Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth, and I'm back again doing your mid-April 2016 monthly tarot horoscopes. This is for everyone with their ascendant, sun, or moon in the lovely Pisces. And I am back, doing these mids because I figured, what the hell, I'm trying to continue doing these mids, even though I said before I was trying to phase them out. But I'm just cranking away, recording all these videos. So anyways, for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. I do have a website, oracledaphne.com. The way to book a reading is actually by emailing me, elizabetholson31@gmail.com. You can't confirm a reading by posting a comment through my website. You can't book a reading through my website, but my website does have everything about my services, pricing, payment, all that stuff. So definitely check it out. I appreciate those of you who have not posted comments on my website. I really appreciate it. Everybody's gotten much better about it. So thank you. And then you can post. I do like it when people post comments below my videos. I do like that. So I just want to make sure that's clear because I don't want people to think, well, she doesn't want to post comments at all. No, it's just on my website. It has caused problems in the past. So anyways, so this is for those of you who are new also. This video is for the last 2-3 weeks in April, even into a little bit of May, just to kind of check in on the energies and see like what has shifted and what's changed as far as like what's going on with the energy. And I have been shuffling, so I'm just going to lay out a spread here for you. Wow, Pisces, this is like your time. And you may be in a relationship with Aquarius. There's usually some kind of, connection between Aquarius and Pisces. I don't know what it is or why it is, but it's there. Because you have the Sun card showing up. Now again, I've talked about the Sun card before. This is crossing you, and this is Leo, Cancer, Sagittarius, or Aries, male, but can be female also. So you could be like a Pisces with a lot of fire in your chart. Okay, you could have like a Leo ascendant or Leo moon or something like that. Or you could have like a Cancer ascendant or moon and like some kind of strong, like 4 other planets in Leo or something. But you have no cards that are blocking you at all. This is a really unusual spread. Overall, there's no cards. And for those of you who don't know what that means, a long time ago, well, not so long ago, but a while ago, I went through the deck and put a no or yes or no at the top of each card. And that did help me because I was working for a psychic network at the time and people wanted yes or no, yes or no. And the universe is not cut and dry like that. And most tarot readers don't read like that. But I wanted to really like nail it down. So I decided to do it. So each card has a yes or a no on it. Some cards are yes and no's. Some cards are yes, yes. Some cards are no's, no's. It just depends on the card. So so in the reverses, it could be a yes or a no, depending on the card. But for you to have every single card being a yes card means this is like the green light, like the green light to go forward, Pisces. This is like the green light to do whatever it is that you want. There is some element of conflict in the position of your attitude towards the end of April. And I'm going to kind of start there because I want to talk about it. I mean, it is, can be a card about conflict, and that you may be, again, in a relationship with an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Especially Pisces females. dating someone with strong air in their chart. But this can be, if you're a Pisces female, someone who has a lot of fierce, like someone who's very, very fierce, and is trying to control things a lot. You may be kind of like a control freak, or someone who's just like trying to control. I do feel like for Pisces females, this is more male energy. I'm getting more male energy from this card than a female. So I'm going to go ahead and say, for most of you Pisces females, this is not like another female that you're dating. If you're dating, I feel like Pisces guys, this is just there's an element of conflict in your relationship. Okay. You have the King of Wands here, also coming in from the outside, which also is very strong fire energy. Again, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and this is you wanting to wear the pants, you wanting to make the decision, you wanting things to go your way. And the Knight of Swords following it tells me that you were like really determined to get what you want, and you're going to willing to fight for it. And there's a conflict element here, because when conflict meets fire, that's war. Okay, to me, it's like war. So there may be some negative conflict going on within a relationship, or within a partnership, or with someone else. Okay, now for some of you, this may not even be like, a individual person. This could be just a situation, within your family. Okay, there's a conflict within family, I want to say, for some of you. So we have like a lot of different players here. So you could be like, say, a Pisces who has 2 children, and there's conflict between the 2 children. Or you could be, and these are just examples, okay? So you could be, a Pisces female mom who's married to this King of Wands person. And this King of Wands person is, and again, there may be 2 or 3 or even 4 children showing up here. You may have, many children together, maybe some adopted, maybe some not. And there's issues within the family. You may have, again, this also may be like your parents too, because we have this 8 of Wands person showing up. To me, this can be an older female, older Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. I do feel like mostly this is a Libra. Someone who stands for justice, someone who does send a lot of positive energy. Again, she has a very strong family vibe. I'm picking up strong family. She may have 2 or 3 kids. Okay, so if this is like your mom, you may have some brothers and sisters, and they may be around. If this is not your mom, then this could be like your sister or sister-in-law. There's a lot of people around you, okay? We have the Queen of Wands showing up too, which can be a very self-focused female. It can be Taurus, Capricorn, or Aries. I see it the most as the Aries female though, or someone who has a lot of fire in their chart. Again, linking up with this Leo energy. She's very fiery. She's very fierce. She always gets what she wants. She's kind of manipulative sometimes. I don't necessarily feel like there's a lot of negativity between each person. I just feel like the dynamics are going to be different for every single person. We have like aunts and uncles and cousins and kids and whatever here, because every card is a different age. So like the Queen of Wands, I see between usually like, I'd say 25 to 45. Okay, the 8 of Wands person, I see probably between 50 and 60. The King of Wands can be anywhere from, say, 35 to, I don't know, 65. I don't see him being any really much older than 65. I just don't. But he could be. In some people, their energy is like really, really young, even though they're older. So there's just there are so many positive elements here that I can't say that there's conflict in the family that's going to be like a crisis. I don't feel like it's crisis. I feel like it's more just, if there's any kind of conflict, it may be between you and your partner. If you have a partner, if you are married, I feel like mostly it's going to be between you and them. It may be over the children. It may be over, and I want to say moving, because some of you you have this moving card in position of emotion. So some of you are planning on moving or wanting to move, okay? Specifically Pisces that are married to a fire sign, male or female, I feel like there's tension there. I do feel like there's tension there. It may also be over some money, okay? There may be some kind of inheritance that comes through towards the end of April, early May, okay? Because we have the 10 of Pentacles, and to me, this is like what you're wishing for. So, you know, and I feel like there's a lot of females here. So either male Pisces, either you're dating a lot, and I'll wink here, or you have a lot of family stuff going on. You know, you just have people around, friends around, people coming and going, people coming out your ears. Okay, you may actually work in a place where there's a lot of people, or you may just have a lot of family. Okay, one or the other. Pisces females, I feel like you know, there is an element of moving, so you may want to move, but for whatever reason, your partner may not want to move if you're in a partnership. I don't feel like the people that are watching Pisces, you're single. I don't feel like you're single. Either you're dating, and you got a lot of pans on the fryer, okay? You know, there's a lot going on, similar to the Pisces male, okay? Or there's individual elements of change. If those who are single, and individual elements of having, you know, wanting a soulmate, wanting to move or thinking about moving, individual elements of being really happy. Even if you're single, Pisces, and you're watching this, I feel like you're going to be really happy. Even single people, though, I do feel like there's this element either with your parents or your kids, or if you have sons, okay, so Pisces females who have sons, you may have 3 children. Again, I feel like some of you have, I want to say 2 or 3 children. There may also be grandchildren for those of you who are older Pisces, okay? There is some element about wanting some money, okay, or wishing for some kind of money or some inheritance coming through, okay? Again, because we have the wish card followed by the 10 of Pentacles. That is money, okay, coming through for you. You have to be careful, because I want to say for Pisces males, you have to be careful. Your partner may be, I hate to say this, a gold digger, okay? Someone who really who's very, very focused on richness and wealth, and like will do anything in their career, or it's sort of the person that like looks up how much people are worth and then would date, like specifically reaches out to them so they could date them. Okay, this is someone who's looking for, money's on their mind, okay? Again, if you're a male Pisces, you may be in a relationship to a fire sign female, and a lot of times fire sign females, specifically Aries especially, are very focused on finances. It is what makes them happiest. Now, Pisces females who have a lot of, like, say, Aries or something in your chart, I feel like money is not going to bring you happiness. What's going to bring you happiness is moving and moving away from maybe not situations that, it's hard for me to say it. Moving away from the life as you know it, okay? That's what's coming through. It's not like that everything in your midst is total shit. It's not. It's just, for some reason, the cards are saying to me, you're going to be happiest when you move. And that doesn't mean that the situation is negative. Some people believe, like, in order for there to be a breakup, the situation has to be bad, or things have to end badly. I don't see that things are going to end necessarily badly here, although chances are, Pisces, because you are very, very sensitive, there is some element of heartbreak too. down the line, later down the line, maybe towards May, on the May side of things, heartbreak, sadness. I don't feel like if you're getting like a chunk of money, I feel like it's going to come at some cost, okay? Pisces females, you also may have more than one, say, sister, okay? Because there's a lot of girls here. You may have more than one sister. Same with Pisces guys, several sisters, several brothers. Could be also Pisces female who has brothers too. There's just a lot of family elements. I feel like sisters, though, is coming through very strongly. You know, for some of you Pisces, you are worried very much about your children, because I feel like there's a strong children element here. But I always tell people that if you have children, if your relationship sucks, okay, let's just say, if your relationship sucks, you need to focus on getting out of that relationship, because your children are going to just reflect your unhappiness, okay? So you don't need to put them, you know, into a child psychologist, you know, to figure out that really they're just reflecting what's going on with you. I mean, that's the first and foremost thing. Now, they may have, and I believe in therapy, so I'm not saying don't take them to a therapist, but I am saying first and foremost, worry about you and yourself. If you are always in conflict, or even like you may have like unresolved issues. Pisces is like the epitome of unresolved issues with a partner, with a spouse, with an ex, with, you know, people in your life. If there's a lot of unresolved stuff, you know, there's tension. There's tension and there's animosity, and that is going to come through. You know, if you have more than one child, they're going to fight. Okay, it's because that's just the energy. That's what's going to happen. So you need to be careful about that. Although I feel like this reading is very, very positive, on the positive side. I don't want to get too like sidetracked by any kind of negativity, but I do want to say, like, if you are very focused about your children for some reason that is coming through, you know, work on your relationship first. You know, work on you. Have a positive relationship. Now, you do have the Ten of Cups crowning you, which is the sex card, which is having the hots for someone, okay? This can be you having the hots for somebody else, because it's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. If you are male or female, having the hots for someone who has strong Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in their chart. But it could be really any of the zodiac, okay? Because this is a reading for Pisces, I feel like this is you having the hots for someone, okay? But you could be watching it for somebody else, and, you know, they have the hots for you, basically. Just want to tell you that. It is looking up with this Queen of Pentacles person. And the Queen of Pentacles person is a lot of times a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, female. But I have seen the Queen of Pentacles person as being Aquarius, Cancer, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Less Aries, though. The Aries, I feel like there's two women. I feel like you have the hots for someone that may not be your partner. That's what I want to say, because there's a lot of fire elements here. And I want to say, and I feel like the conflict is with a fire sign. So, like, say you're a Pisces female, okay? And your current partner is like an Aries or Leo or Sagittarius male, okay? You have the hots for someone else who's not that person, okay? Pisces guys, if you are in a relationship with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius female, I feel like you have the hots for this Queen of Pentacles person, which is, again, any of those other signs that I mentioned, but not this strong fire energy. Although she could have other Sagittarius and Aries in her chart too, but I just don't feel it in this one. I feel like she's more the Capricorn. She's more the more the Aquarius, more the Cancer, more to me she has less abrasive. She's less abrasive. Like if you're in a partnership with someone who's very abrasive, I want to say abrasive, I feel like this person is not. This person is more, she's just softer. She's just, the Queen of Pentacles is usually very grounded and loving and nurturing and kind of has just like, I want to say she's a little bit curvy. I don't know why I want to say that, but she's a little bit curvy. She's very gentle. She's very gentle, and she loves to be outside. She loves nature. She loves animals. She loves plants. That's who she is. They're different. I feel like they're different. I feel like the Queen of Wands is more... although the Queen of Wands can be Capricorn also. Someone who has Capricorn also. But... Or Taurus or Aries too. But she's more like focused on the material aspects of life. Whereas the Queen of Pentacles is focused more on... and people can differ here, okay? Because people can say Taurus and Capricorns are... and Virgos are very finance focused, but for whatever reason, I'm not picking that up from this card. Like for this time around, I just don't feel the Queen of Pentacles is finance focused. There may be some elements. She may have prosperity. She may be abundant, but the Queen of Pentacles, ultimately her journey is to learn what real abundance is, and it has nothing to do with money. The Queen of Wands is more about the healthy self-focus, learning to take care of herself, learning to apply her natural gifts to the world. And I just feel that they're different. It's hard for me to explain, but they're just different. So to me, you have the hots for somebody, okay? For Pisces, guys, again, there are several women here in the spread. Not all of them have to do with romance, though. Some of them may be just family, okay? People around you. You have the Page of Wands in the immediate future, which is the universe giving you the green light to go outside, to be active, to get out there. Some of you, especially those of you who are single, but, you know, again, those with partnerships, you need to spend time outside. I feel like it is very crucial that you do so. Because the Queen of Pentacles is about green, trees, you know, maybe going for a bike ride, maybe going for a walk, maybe taking your dog out, maybe, you know, doing things that, maybe going camping. It's a very strong kind of like wilderness, earthy type card. Some of you need, I want to say natural healing, because the Queen of Pentacles can be a natural healer, someone who's very focused on, like someone like a naturopath or an herbalist or something like that, somebody who's focused on like natural things. The Queen of Wands is also outside, but she's also playing, she's very musical, and she's more material oriented. For some of you, this is pregnancy. I want to say some of you is very strong because we have the Sex card plus we've got the Queen of Pentacles who's holding this leaf in her hand, and you may be pregnant. In some of you may be pregnant. I want to say, you may be, you know, between 3 to, I don't know, 8 months along. Maybe more like between 5 to 8 months along. But the Page of Wands, going back to the Page of Wands, is also just about getting out there, being active. There's a very strong musical element here, Pisces, though. Because the Page of Wands and the Queen of Wands are both playing instruments. So some of you need to join a band. Some of you have natural singing ability. Some of you have natural musical ability. There's this natural, either you sing or you play an instrument or you're in a band. Some of you are just in a band. You know, if you're in a band, message me. But because we have the Queen and the King of Wands, I feel like, and you have the Page, I feel like this is family. Going back to the family. You know, you may have several kids and you may be expecting another or planning to have another. Those of you who are planning on getting pregnant, I feel like this is a crucial, critical time, okay? Mid-April to the end of April, it can happen pretty much any time. So glove up if this is not something that you're wanting. For those of you who want to move, I feel like there's some conflicts about moving. Again, going back to conflict about moving, I feel like things are going to change for you. You may change partners, you may change residences, you may change jobs. There's a lot of change because you have the Death card as the foundation. which means some of you have already gone through, maybe you've already moved. Maybe either you're planning to move or maybe you just moved. It's possible some of you just moved. But the Death card is about total transformation. So changing residence, changing jobs, changing partners, changing lifestyle. You may be like a very abundant Pisces, but like for some reason, you may come out like, again, you may be getting like some kind of divorce. You know, you may come out of it with some money, but at the end you may be unhappy for whatever reason. Unhappy because even if you have the money, it's not what you want, okay? For whatever reason. There is conflict within your relationship, but I feel like it's modified by a lot of other positive cards. So this is a really great spread for those of you who are trying to move forward in your life and do maybe different things that you haven't done before. Some of you, their energy to move is there. Okay, the universe is saying go for it. Some of you, the energy for career is there because you have the 10 of Pentacles. Go for it. Some of you, it's inheritance and it may come through a partner. It may not be you, but it may come through your partner. So, really, really, really positive. Really great financial time. For those of you who are looking for love, I don't necessarily feel like the 10 of Cups is long term. I feel like for this reading, I feel like it's just having the hots for someone. I don't necessarily feel like you're going to end up sleeping with them towards the end of April, although you may end up sleeping with them later. But I don't see it right now. So, there isn't a lot here for romance. Similar to Aquarius, again, there's not a lot here for romance. There's a lot of people and a lot of different things. To me, it's a game changer time. Game changer month where things are changing and, you know, there's a lot of people around you, but it's almost sort of like, I want to say there's too many people around you. You need to step back. Okay, and take some time, and because you have the 4 of Cups, which is needing alone time, going into that space of, you know, just contemplating things. You may just be very busy with family, and towards the end of April, just need to take some alone time. You know, you may be a little bit burnt out, but I do feel like there's so much positive energy, positive financial energy, positive people. There are a lot of positive people here. So as much as there may be conflict within a partnership, if you're in one, those of you who are single, I feel like there's a lot of positive people in your life, and I don't feel like they're negative. The only negativity that I do see is, you know, maybe you ending up, you know, for those of you who are looking for love, still looking for love towards the end of April. And for those of you, you know, you may be contemplating getting out of a partnership that you have been in for a while. Because I do feel like some of you, you know, this is a marriage situation. The King and the Queen of Wands to me is a married couple, or is just a long-term couple. You could have a boyfriend or girlfriend it could be them as well, but I feel like it's more of a long-term partnership. There could be a lot of exes here too. You know, for those of you guys, there could be like some exes showing up. For some reason, but I don't feel like it's uber negative. I feel like it is a really positive spread, but the challenge is going to be navigating between all of these people, dealing with all these people, and going through what I want to call like a transformational time for yourself personally. Okay. That's like the main thing, and kind of separate it again. You know, it's interesting, this Aquarius thing came up too. Understanding your boundaries, understanding your limits, okay? You may overdo it in April. Be very careful, though, about overdoing it, especially if you're hanging out with a lot of people. That's kind of how I see it. You know, going to a lot of parties, if you guys party, or even if you don't party, it's just, you may be just spending a lot of time with a lot of people, and it can be quite draining. Although, again, I don't see that that's going to be happening. I just feel like you're going to come to a point at some point where you need to detach, and you need to kind of stand back, and you need to take some time for yourself, or else it's just going to creep up on you. That's kind of how I see it. So, that's all that I have for right now. Thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing, Google+ing all my videos. I really appreciate it. And I will be back again for your May videos, so stay tuned for those. And I send you big hugs, big kisses. And I will talk to you guys again soon. Okay, take care. All the best. Bye.